Hey, sixth graders, we are reviewing today, and then you'll have a quiz on lessons 1 through 12. So, let's get started. So we talked about finding numbers on a number line. So you always start at 0 when counting them. And then the question asks how many spaces from 0 is the indicated number, and in what direction. So if you were to count it, you'd get 5 spaces to the left. Okay, so we looked at numbers on a number line. Then we did real life examples of those positive and negative numbers. So we had a scuba diver who is below sea level, hiker above sea level, and a sailor at sea level. Negative, positive, then 0. So you'd represent the number with negative 30, 15, and 0. We looked at opposites. So opposite of 5, negative 5, 7, negative 7. Negative 9 is going to be a positive 9, negative 10, positive 10. The opposite of an opposite, so we had negative 12. Opposite is 12, which is opposite is negative 12. So the opposite of an opposite is always the original number. We placed rational numbers on a number line. We had negative 7 fourths located between negative 8 fourths and negative 6 fourths. We talked about placing numbers on a number line to determine least to greatest or greatest to least order. So the record low, negative 20 for January, negative 19 for February. Order them from least to greatest. Negative 20 is lower than negative 19 because it's further away from 0, negative. And then we place those two numbers on the number line. We ordered rational numbers from greatest to least here. So our positive is greatest, then 0. Then we had negative 1/5 and negative 1/3. We wrote inequality statements showing the relationship here. So we had 10.5, 8, 9. From least to greatest, it was 8 is less than 9, which is less than 10.5. And then reverse. Remember, the alligator always wants to eat the bigger number. We looked at absolute value. So absolute value of its number is the distance between the number and 0 on the number line. The magnitude of a measurement is the absolute value of its measure. So absolute value is written with those two brackets. So the absolute value of positive 10 is 10. We looked at a negative number with Mrs. Owens. Negative 45 is 45 because it's 45 spaces from 0. So absolute value always has a positive outcome. Ordering numbers, it can change if you're using absolute value. So we ordered them from least to greatest, negative 10, negative 9, negative 6, negative 4. Then we did their absolute values, the same thing. Our order changes. So that's it for the review. Kind of a lot to take in, but it'll be pretty straightforward for your quiz. There will be a few questions from each lesson. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, just complete the lessons 1 to 12 quiz for Thursday. Have a great day.